because you'll never take back our country with weakness. You have to show strength, and you have to be strong.
You're living in the middle of a psychological collapse disguised as politics. MAGA doesn't just believe Trump's lies, they amplify them.
And just remember, what you're seeing and what you're reading is not what's happening.
Because he's branded truth itself as weakness, and himself as the sole voice of truth. If reality hurts Donald Trump or his fragile sense of self, then it's fake news.
Of us here today do not want to see our election victory stolen by emboldened radical left Democrats, which is what they're doing, and stolen by the fake news media. That's what they've done and what they're doing. We will never give up. We will never concede. It doesn't happen. You don't concede when there's theft involved.
That's the scam. The stolen election? Courts threw it out. His own DOJ debunked it, yet 2/3 of Republicans still cling to it because Trump repeats it like gospel, and his army of enablers fed it to his supporters like a Diet Coke enema. Fox opinion hosts like Sean Handjob and Fucker Carlson played both sides, privately admitting Trump was a lying douchebag, but publicly parroting his claims for ratings and money. Then you've got the podcasters, Joe Rogan just asking questions, except when he had the director of the FBI, Kash Patel, on.
What's your go-to at McDonald's?
No, I'll tell you Burger King. We did the double,
Whopper?
I
haven't ripped Burger King in a long time.
Burger King kind of sucks.
Yeah.
My dream guest is Kim Jong-un.
Both of
Kim
ours.
Jong-un, if you're watching this,
This is kind of
like to come to North Korea and interview you.
Or Theo Vaughn dining with Jared and Ivanka, the Nelk boys turning conspiracies into entertainment and talking to a mass murderer about Burger King, and not asking about the killing of children and women. They hide behind the moniker of comedy, like they are a minority group being picked on and oppressed, but it's propaganda with a laugh track. Even alleged comedians like Tim Dillon admitted they lean into the MAGA grift because it sells. They do not care about their fans or their country, just how much money they can rip from both. Late-night meetings, staged appearances, and guest swaps turned misinformation into a pipeline, from Mar-a-Lago to Epstein's files to the studio mic, straight into the earbuds of impressionable and misinformed millions. COVID-19 was deadly. Trump knew it and told Bob Woodward on tape.
Now it's turning out it's not just old people, Bob. Just today and yesterday, some startling facts came out. It's not just older
Exactly.
people, to plenty of young people.
That lie killed thousands, but his ecosystem ran with it. Fuck the potential danger to the millions of Americans who might be negatively affected by medical advice from a podcaster or opinion show host, because those damn experts who spent their whole life trying to improve the human condition can go fuck themselves. Influencers told their audiences masks were tyranny, vaccines were poison, and people bought it. Some literally bought their own fucking caskets, but it's not a cult. Remember Sharpiegate? Trump literally drew on a hurricane map with a black marker, and right-wing media still nodded along. What if Biden did that or a child? That's not leadership. That's gaslighting while wearing diapers by a broken human who cannot accept the fact that he's dumb as shit. And when Trump said immigrants were poisoning the blood of our country, racists cheered while podcasters clipped it for content.
It's crazy what's going on. They're ruining our country. It's crazy what's going on. They're ruining our country. And it's true. They're destroying the blood of our country. That's what they're doing. They're destroying our country. They don't like it when I said that. And I never read Mein Kampf. They said, oh, Hitler said that in a much different way.
Lies like Haitians eating pets in Ohio didn't stay on 4chan. This motherfucker said it live at a presidential debate.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
The reason why these lies stick is because they're sold by trusted messengers, carefully crafted to construct the religious and uneducated MAGA reality that resembles an old white dudes from the South's 1950s wet dream. MAGA fans don't just hear it from Trump repeatedly over and over again. They hear it from alleged comedian Joe Rogan, from Stephen Clam Chowder, and from other alleged comedians cashing Patreon checks, from billionaire-funded networks like Charles in Charge's Turning Point USA. Identity and mob mentality beats evidence, outrage beats facts, and loyalty beats logic. You don't fact-check your own community, you amplify it. That's how propaganda wins. That's how truth dies. That is how America dies along with all of your rights. I want you to think of this, MAGA. Every time you see the Democrats having a staged, exclusive sit-downs, the choreographed podcast drops, the fake late-night laughs, they're not accidents. They're part of the script. A con. And guess what, Republicans and your cult leader Donald Trump do the exact same thing. That con is Trump's currency. He'll feed you lies until you choke on the truth and cannot believe your own thoughts and ideas, and his enablers will cheer because your loyalty pays their bills and keeps this dangerous machine of the rich and connected on top, while all of us beg for scraps, send money to billionaire presidents and multi-millionaire podcasters who claim they are just like us, the average working-class American, but they are not. They know it. I know it. And now, it is time you wake up and see it too.